So I have always been a fan of MAC lipsticks. I think that they are so iconic that for a while they were so popular and everyone wore MAC lipstick. Now MAC has been around for a long time. I feel like it's a classic brand. It's a brand that is not spoken of very often, but I still really enjoy their products. And one of the main products that I love is their lipsticks. Now they have recently reformulated their Powder Kiss lipstick. They come in 24 shades and they're $27. I own one of the original formulas and the shade Burning Love, and it's this one right here. And then I purchased two of the new releases. They also have what they are calling the Powder Kiss Lip and Cheek Mousse. I purchased one of those, and that's this shade right here. So I like to try those for you today. Now I find that the older formula is drier on the lips. It is not a lipstick that I wore very often because I feel that it just felt dry on my lips. So it wasn't a favorite formula. I mean, it's pretty much brand new. I did use it a few times. I think it's a beautiful shade. I'll put it on for you so you can see it. And you guys know I cannot put lipstick on without a lip liner, okay? So it is a very pretty shade. I really do enjoy it. And when you put it on, it feels very creamy. But I feel that once it sets, because these lipsticks kind of set, they just feel a little dry on the lips. Now they smell amazing. And the new ones smell just as good. They have that nice vanilla scent to them. But it's not an obnoxious scent. If you don't like scented products, I don't think this is going to bother you. Once you apply it, the scent does dissipate and you no longer smell it. But it just has that classic MAC scent. So this is the one in Burning Love, which is the older formula. Before I do the Powder Kiss lipsticks, I want to use the one that is also a blush so I can put some blush on my face, since I don't have anything on my cheeks right now and they look a little pale. This one is in the shade 996 Date Maker. It's this shade right here, and I was trying to find a shade that was a little more neutral, not too dark. They do offer this in 28 shades. They're also $27, but some of the shades I really don't think that they will look nice as a blush. They're super dark, but you know, some people may enjoy it. So I'm just going to just put a little bit on my cheek and blend that in. I have used these before. They blend very nice. They're very moussey, and I like them. They're long lasting, and they almost feel like a cream to powder formula. You can build it up a little if you want to. I got one of the lighter shades. Like I said, I wanted something that was neutral, something that I thought it would look nice as a blush. And I don't always use blush lip products for as a blush and a lip product. I usually choose one or the other, but it's nice, right, if you have something that works for both. And these do feel very moussey and very nice, and like I said, they're very, very easy to blend. They're not sticky, they're not balmy. I think they look pretty nice on the cheek. They are more of a matte, but I don't feel like they look like a flat matte. I just think that they just look natural on this skin. So that's what it looks like. I'm going to put it on my lips now. Now this one is definitely one that I would have to wear a lip liner with it. The shade is not really one that I'd go for. It has like too much peach. So I am going to apply a little bit of this lip liner. I think that looks a little better, but still it's not really quite my shade. I like this more as a blush than I do like it as a lip product. But I think it's okay. It's not too bad. With a darker lip liner, I would probably like it even more. Now I feel like both of these formulas, whether it's the blush and cheek or just the lipstick, they do kind of set I don't feel like they make your lips look dry or your lip lines more pronounced. And I feel like there's minimal transfer. They're not transfer proof, but they are very long wearing. I really do enjoy it. I don't feel like I have anything on my lips. They're very light, definitely not sticky. Feels very, very creamy. And they never set to a point where your lips feel like you can't mush them together. I really do enjoy this formula. And I think it's kind of similar to the lipstick formula. Maybe this one is different as far as this one is moussey, where the lipstick, of course, is not a moussey formula. But as far as how it looks on your lips and as how it dries down, see, there's really no transfer. And with the lipsticks, I noticed that if I wear a lip liner that doesn't set all the way, if I touch my lips or if I drink, it's more the lip liner that's transferring than the lipstick. Now, like I said, they're not a liquid lipstick, so they're not going to, you know, last all night, but they do have a very nice long wear time. Now, these are supposed to be hydrating. Let me tell you what the claims are. This one comes in 28 shades, $27, a multi-use hazy matte mousse that provides the perfect blur for up to 10-hour hydrating long wear on lips and a soft focus flush of color on cheeks. And I feel like that is a very good description. I feel like it looks very soft on my cheeks. I don't feel like it's sticky at all. Does it feel like powder? Not necessarily, but I don't feel like it feels balmy and sticky either. I think even if you have long hair, this is not the kind of product that's going to, your hair's going to stick to. And as you can see it, they don't look balmy or thick or anything like that. So I'm going to remove this lipstick and try on the other lip products for you. Okay, the next one that I'm going to try the lighter shade first. And this one is in the shade 926 Dubonnet. I love the new packaging. The old packaging was the typical MAC, which is like a matte with silver. This is all totally black, but the outside feels a little different to me. It seems to be the bullet is a little bit larger than the old formula. The claims on the lipsticks are, it's a hazy matte lipstick for soft focus, blurred color, and 10-hour weightless long wear that hydrates lips instantly, all day, and over time. So if you wear it all the time, I guess it's supposed to be beneficial to your lips. Some people may wear lipstick every day. I don't. I own a lot of lipsticks, so I don't wear the same one very often. But this one is this shade right here. And again, this one is the shade 926 Dubonnet Buzz, and it's a hazy matte. The wind is blowing so hard here. It's been cold. The low in the morning is supposed to be like 28 degrees, and we're supposed to be getting like a little bit of snow during the night. That is crazy for Florida. The other one was this one. As you can see, I mean, it may look when I put it on the same, but it's not. This one is a lot lighter, the one that I have on my cheeks also. This one has a lot more orange or peach. And I would wear this definitely with a lip liner like I do all my lipsticks. But this is a very pretty shade. I like this shade. I don't have too many lipsticks that are this warm or have this much orange in them. But I think this is really pretty. Again, this is such a comfortable formula. It's very light on the lips. You really don't feel like you have any lipstick on. And I love the fact that it doesn't, you know, show my lip lines. I will give you a close-up so you can see. My lip lines are not that visible. I don't have really super wrinkly lips because I always, for years, I've always had something on my lips. Some kind of balm, some kind of treatment, something on my lips. If I don't wear something on my lips all the time, I do get chapped lips. So I have to keep them hydrated. So I don't feel like I have a lot of lip lines to begin with. But you can see some lip lines. If I wear a really matte lipstick, you can actually see some lip lines. And I think this is a very, very forgiving lipstick. I think it looks really, really pretty on the lips. And this is a beautiful shade. This is very, very pretty. Okay, so now we're going to remove this one and try the other one on. I'm just going over my lips with the brush that I used earlier for my foundation, just to cancel out any other color that may be left. Okay, this one is in the shade 91020 Fun, F-U-N. Again, it's the same beautiful packaging. I just think it looks so elegant. This is the shade right here. It looks red, but it has some pink in it. I think it looks really, really beautiful. Let me leave it alone because it's not going to get any better. You would think after wearing lipstick for like 55 years, I would know how to do this, but I still have a hard time without a lip liner, especially as I've aged and my lip lines are not as easy to follow and my lips have become even thinner than what they used to be. But this is a gorgeous, gorgeous lipstick. I think it is so, so pretty. It's a beautiful shade, and I just love the fact that these wear so, so nicely. Really, the lip liner is barely on the lip line, just to give my lips a little more structure, but it really didn't change the shade because I went very, very, very lightly with the lip liner. This is a gorgeous shade. I love the shade. This is a Clara shade for sure. And what do you think? I love, love, love the blush also. I think it's so pretty. Now, a lipstick like this, you can absolutely wear it as a blush, okay? This is, nothing says you can't wear one of these lipsticks as a blush. I'm actually going to pick a little bit up with my finger and put a little bit on my cheek. And you can just use it as a blush if you want to match your lips to your cheek. You can absolutely do that. I'm going to go over it with the brush that I used as for my foundation. But look at that. Look how pretty that looks. And this is the same one that I'm wearing on my lips right now. I've done this before. Have you ever like left home without wearing like a blush or something, and in case of an emergency, just pull out your lipstick? It also works with a liquid lipstick. Just go lightly, just build it up lightly to make sure you don't overdo it. But I think that looks beautiful. It does not feel sticky at all. And I love the bullet. Look at the bullet. It says MAC on it. It is so gorgeous. So, so pretty. They smell amazing. This one, of course, also has the MAC on it. I'll show you. Now, am I tempted to grab more shades? But I'm going to try to hold off because I really don't need any. I just decluttered probably about 50 lipsticks. Too old, too light, shades that I know I'm not going to wear. And I decluttered all of my Pat McGrath lipsticks. All of her lipsticks went bad except for two. One that comes is like a liquid lipstick and the other one is like a crayon. Those are fine, but the bullet lipsticks, they all went bad. Again, this is number 91020 Fun, and I think it's a beautiful shade, and it also makes a beautiful blush. I think that looks very pretty on the cheek. So you get a 2-for-1. These are gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And I actually may use the old formula as a blush also, because I actually didn't buy that. It's not old. I didn't buy it that long ago. It seems like everybody is reformulating, and that really aggravates me because I just repurchased my Estee Lauder Double Wear, and now Estee Lauder is going to reformulate the Double Wear. So that really makes me angry. So if you love the Double Wear, the original one, you need to stock up on it now, because it seems like the new formula, again, is going to have skincare in it. It's going to be a lighter, buildable formula. So I don't think it's going to be anywhere near what the one that they have now is. So if you are a fan of the original formula that's been around for a long, long time, you need to buy it now. We'll probably start going on sale at different places, so I would just keep my eye out for it. But again, this is such a pretty, pretty shade. Now, my friend Carmel She purchased 8 different shades of these Power Kiss lipsticks. I will link her video below, because if you want to see more shades, and I don't think we overlapped on any of the shades. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if she has Date Maker. She may have this one, but I'm pretty sure she does not have the Dubonnet Buzz. I can't remember all the shades she has, but I don't think she has this one. I'm not sure about the Date Maker, but she did have 8 different shades. She did a wonderful review, so I will link her video below in case you want to see more shades in action. But these are gorgeous. If you're a MAC fan, I think you will love these. If you like the old formula, I think that you would really, 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 really love these, because it's so much nicer, such a better formula. And if you didn't like the old one, I would give this one a try, because I think that they're totally different, and I think you will enjoy it. These are more hydrating, more comfortable. They look prettier on the lip, a lot more blurring. And I feel like a lot of lipsticks that say that they're blurring, I don't know, they're like, there's something about them. They don't have enough pigment or something that I don't really enjoy how they look on my lips. But this one I think looks very, very pretty. I like the way this one looks. I think it has enough pigment. I don't think you have to really build it up a lot. There's no transfer. The lip liner is what you're seeing. But it's very, very, I'm not going to say it's 100% transfer proof, okay? I'll be lying to you. They're not 100% transfer proof. They don't claim to be transfer proof, but they are long wearing, and there's very little transfer. And I have worn them for hours. I've had a snack with them. Now when I eat, I'm not going to tell you they last through a meal, because I wipe my mouth as I eat. I can't stand to feel like anything on my lips, like oil, or if I'm eating a salad or something like that. So I wipe my lip. So pretty much I remove whatever lipstick I'm wearing. Even if I'm wearing a liquid lipstick, I always have to reapply it after I eat, because I'm not gentle on my lips when I'm eating. But if you're having a snack, if you're having a drink, if you're having coffee, there's very little transfer, and they are very long wearing. Alright, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this. Let me know, are you a fan of MAC? I would love to hear from you. I love you, and I will see you on my next video. Bye, guys. Mwah.